to get him there. He wasn't working based on what was good for the country. He was working based on what's good for him. And that's a cautionary tale because, frankly, had Trump won re-election, we could have been in a situation where Russia could have invaded Ukraine, and Trump making decisions based on what was good for Trump might have had a very different reaction than the reaction Joe Biden has had in bringing together NATO and working to help our longtime ally and strategic partner in Ukraine.
Right now, this is
it's actually quite horrifying to think about waking up to the news of hospitals being bombed and maternity wards, and then remembering the bad things Donald Trump said about NATO, as opposed to saying bad things about Vladimir Putin, who was doing that bombing. Republicans, during that first impeachment, they stood by Donald Trump. They stood by his decision to withhold that funding for Ukraine. And now, in 2022, they're criticizing Joe Biden for not doing more and being tougher on Ukraine. I mean, he's providing $800 million already in military spending. I mean, do you think that they should be called out in more forceful terms, given the fact that a lot of them acted very emotional and moved today by the president's remarks? But we remember what they said in 2019.
I think that there's a certain amount of nuance here. And look, it's difficult. We've been deluged with just this constant news cycle for 6 or 7 years now. Maybe it's just because we've all been very involved during the Trump administration, but I don't remember the news being this fast and there being so much to absorb. I don't think we can blame Americans who aren't up to speed on the facts of the first impeachment. But ultimately, what it shows us and what it really underlines is that we had a president who was very close to President Putin. You'll recall, Zerlina, that he notoriously at one point confiscated his translator's notes and told the translator that they could not reveal what he had talked about with Putin. That was a pattern over those 2 years, 27 to 2019, where Trump had 5 face-to-face meetings with Putin, and there are no notes, not even in the classified system, on what they discussed. So it's important for Republican leadership, which didn't vote for an abuse of trust impeachment, to at least recognize now what the reality is.
Really, really important points. I've been obsessed with the first impeachment now that we have a new set of facts for our analysis. Joyce Vance, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, I'm Zerlina Maxwell. Thanks for checking out our channel on YouTube. You can see more from Zerlina by clicking any of the videos on this screen, and make sure you subscribe below to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. Thanks for watching.
So if we were to talk about something, I literally could, boom, interject some thought. This is this.
You have pocket space like this.
I realize we're gonna
meet the bearskin tactical hoodie, designed with 6 pockets. It's loved by.
I started this channel as a gaming channel, but with everything going on right now, I said to myself, damn, Miko, it's a damn shame to let all that go to waste. I have nothing on the board right now, but really, we're going to comment on something crazy going on there. It just takes a second to find it, and you know it. MSNBC, let's just go with the first one.
In the 3 weeks since Russia invaded Ukraine.
No, I saw her already. You know what? Oh, I know what's going on. No. Okay.
At least stalled for days now. President Vladimir Putin claiming today, though, that the operation was unfolding successfully, falsely saying they're doing everything to avoid civilian casualties. Today, the Ukrainian military claiming they've launched a counter-offensive. Here, Russian aircraft appearing to be attacked. A verified video circulating online and shot from the ground at Kherson Airport shows Russian trucks and helicopters burning. More peace talks were held today, with the Financial Times reporting.
What do y'all think's really going on over there? I mean, really. What do we got going on over there in the Middle East? I mean, not in the Middle East. We're not in the Middle East anymore. In Ukraine, in Russia. Really? Do you believe it? Do you really believe it? I question it. I question it. Yes, people are dying. Yes, it's happening. Poor people. They're right in the middle like pawns, and you know that. They're dying. We see that. But it's never quite what it seems. Never. It's just never. Please. I question if everything is. Hello, I have a viewer. Hello, sir. Ma'am. Let's check you out. It could be a spy. Are you a spy, sir? I hope not. Are you a spy, sir? Well, anyway, I'm supposed to, the actual chat, welcome to chat, remember? Oh, okay, cool. What's going on here? All right. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, this is going to get better after a while. I'm just checking it out tonight. Sometimes I get really upset with what I see going on out there right now. And then other times I'm just like, they're going to do what they're going to do. There's nothing I can do about it. But this is one medium that we do have. Nowadays we can speak up, talk up, and say, hey, remember everything you see on this channel is just my opinion. Hopefully later on I've got some guests lined up, a couple people. It's mainly family. Hey, but maybe I'll get a hold of some people that, not just family, but everybody's opinion matters. And I'm hoping that we can do something with this and get it going. Joe Rogan started. Have you ever watched his first podcast? And he had a lot of help. He had like 2 or 3 people running around there, guys that were buds of his that knew a little something about something, So they knew social media and they knew a little bit about mixing boards and this, that, and the other to try to get him started. I've done everything on the fly. I just went on YouTube and looked at, what's new, what's the best, what's in the middle, what's the, if somebody's starting out, what should I do? And I asked some questions of some other creators and got to be friends with a couple. And I tried the streaming platform, all kinds of stuff. I've tried other things. I tried to be a gamer. I tried all that. But now, literally I have enough equipment. I'd probably start my own TV station. I mean, I've got some equipment. So I think I'm all right there. It's just a matter of putting it out there and doing it. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'll do skits. I'll do voices. I'm known for that. I'm going to put some humor in this because let's face it, this is gloom and doom stuff. And by the way, I smoke cigarettes. I'm probably not supposed to smoke, am I? See, I don't know. Also, by the way, I'm old as dirt. That's right. I'm old. I'm pushing 60, guys. So if I do something politically incorrect, like smoke on YouTube, please forgive me. I'll go back later on and just maybe delete this first video. Who knows what I'll do now? I'll leave it out there. It's just, sometimes I might slip and even say something. I've taken the last year before I start. I didn't just start this nilly-willy. I've had all this equipment for over a year. And I've been kicking this thing around. I personally am a very private person. So for me to put myself out there is a lot. But I am somewhat trained in public speaking. So I figured put it together. I acted. I was in duets and one acts and extemporaneous speaking and public. My business, my job. I was a general manager, a vice president. I was over people, and I had to speak with the public, speak with my employees all the time. So, I learned how to deal with the public, and I learned how to address the public. So I've got one viewer. Hello, sir. How are you? I hope you're awesome right now. What can I do here? Oh, I could do this, I think. I don't know. That's what I need to do. Get into the chat thing. I'm not even in the chat thing yet. I don't know. My God. Lord. It's really, a lot of this is just kind of set up. if you know what I mean. A lot of this is just it's what you're supposed to see and what you're supposed to believe. Right now, they're just really trying to gain public backing. They want public opinion behind them. They want our hearts and minds. They want us mad, and they want us to say, yes, send our troops in, let's get down. That's what they want. Trust me, that's what they want. And without public opinion backing them, they don't want to make a move yet. Biden doesn't want to make a move. He doesn't want to put us into war. But make no mistake about it, we're at war. We're definitely at war right now. There's no doubt about it. We just haven't declared war on them yet. We're just going to provide planes and drones, and we're not talking about those little drones with the little blades on them. We're not talking about those. Although they have those too. They're like killer drones. No, we're talking about those big drones that are like 25 feet long, look like a little plane. Look like a little rocket with wings. Yeah. The ones that killed the general over there, Soleimani, remember? That's the one. Yeah. Let's give him 20 or 30 of those bad boys. And you know what? I have no problem with it. Give it to him, whatever. If they'll keep us out of a war, but that's not going to keep us out of a war. Also, we just gave them like $4 billion just a few months ago. A few months ago, we gave them $4 billion. Look it up. $4 billion. What happened to that? Didn't you know that you knew this tension? They knew everything was going on with Russia, and Putin was really upset. Why didn't they prepare to buy some jets? I mean, buy a jet. Jesus. Buy an old MiG. A brand new F, whatever they are nowadays. I'm sure they probably cost $1.5 billion. I don't know. They cost a lot, dude. They're not like chump change. They cost in the B's. I think I may be wrong about that. They may be up 200 or 300 million, 400 million, but they're expensive, man. I think they're really bad. They're really expensive. But give them those old MiGs. They don't know how to fly Cessnas. The only thing they know how to fly is MiGs. They can't even fly a Cessna four-place, man. There's no way. They're just trained on one thing. I don't get that either. Come on, man. Really? That's all you know how to. I can't even hide from my camera and smoke. See, it follows me everywhere I go. If I get up and go out the door, speaking of that, I should have the door. How unprofessional that I don't have the French doors. I have one door closed, but not the other. Why would I do that? You gotta be quiet. See how it tracks me? Okay. Please. Well, we're off to a great start. Look. Oh, what time is it? Oh, my better half is home. She would be like the other half of the podcast. And we'll probably put the other camera on her rather than see the way I've got it facing this way and I've got this one facing. I'll probably do that. Yeah. I hate dead air time. I know better. Trust me, there won't be a lot. I'll actually run this pretty professional. What? Oh. Okay. She just came in. I have cameras and all kinds of shit. I know when she's driving up. Hey, what's up? We're live. Just want to let you know. Before you said, hey, I hid the body out in the back. Would you kick it? Before you say something dumb. Just kidding. How you doing? Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. That's my better half. Love you.
I did put a body out back.
What did you do? You just threw it out back? I got to bury it. Okay.
No, it's in the chest freezer.
The freezer.
Yeah.
Nice. I told you to come in handy.
Yep, I know.
Nice.
Yeah.
People are like, they're talking about burying a body. Yeah, we're not. Oh, no. Hold on one second. Because I can't talk and put these passwords and codes and shit in my life. goodness. Boom. Give me that. Can I do it? No? Oh, man. Good. If you're like me, you get about 600 passwords. Oh my God, yeah. So, okay, that's done there. I think it's all done. I think. Oh. Hey to me. Hey. Who's there? Who's there? It's just your ex-wife. Yeah. Not this one. Trust me, I'm talking about it a long while. I'm talking about the most recent stalkers. Never mind. No, just kidding. She's a good person. No, I get along with the one here in town. She's awesome. I have a bunch of them. So when I say the ex-wife, it could be one of four. So, yeah. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Let's go back to what
significant progress with a plan that includes a ceasefire and Russian withdrawal if Kyiv declares neutrality and accepts limits on its armed forces. But Ukraine denying the plan as reported is accurate. The lead negotiator saying for now, Ukraine only confirms its demands are the withdrawal of Russian troops and for security guarantees from a number of countries.
Just looking for security and by extension peace at this point. Ian Panel joins us once again tonight from Kyiv. Ian, you've mentioned those counterattacks by the...
What y'all think about that? Zelensky going there and begging again for us to do the no-fly zone, which basically amounts to us getting into the war with them. He has, and then the Congress, or the senators, them getting it afterwards. I saw, God, what's his name from Texas? Oh, God. He killed Ted Cruz. Don't make me start. I want to try to keep this channel, in my opinion, down somewhat to a minimum. As we start rolling and I start getting viewers and I start, people on the chat. I'm new. This is my first night on. Literally all anybody has to do really to succeed in this, as long as you want. Well, there's a lot you have to do to succeed, but to get viewers and gain viewers, just, obviously there's a lot to it. Being honest, being trustworthy, somebody that they can rely on, is going to not bullshit them, likable, that goes on and on. We know that there's a lot to it, but literally, as long as you're consistent. I've never been consistent in my life, guys. I'm just going to tell you that. But if I can get on here every night at a certain time and just do it for a few, I don't have anything else to do. I retired years ago. I was in real estate, and that's another story we'll get down to later. But yeah, people will start dropping by to say hey, and we'll go from there. But like right now, I don't have anybody to kick it with, so it's just me, on the fly, which is cool too. I only have 13 subscribers on YouTube, and that all came by way of what I was doing last year, which was some gaming, and that's it. So I wasn't really doing anything, but nothing. I had plans later on, but at that time I was just doing the gaming thing. And I think I've got 60 followers or whatever on Twitch. What's up, son? We're live. Just thought I'd let you know. Well, you're just out of camera. Do you want to say hello? Please say hello.
Hello.
The only reason this has started is because you're the one that wanted to be the streamer. You about ready? Go get some clothes on and get in here. Take the other chair.
No, he needs a shower.
Okay.
It's 9:30. He's there.
Oh yeah, he needs to be in bed. That's not at school. We homeschooled him for a couple of years, and he just went back to school in January. So it's all new. It's all different. I prefer homeschooling, but then I keep him at home all the time for up to me. We sent him back because I wanted to be social. He wanted to be around kids, and I wanted to be social too. So he needs to be around children his own age. So, I mean, we've got everything here a child could want. It's a huge compound, 2 acres, trees surrounded by trees, dogs, pit bulls, cats, animals. Just awesome place for a child to grow up. 5 swing set things, wood sets out there. 3 I've got to put together still. They're just laying out there. I need to get on that. But yeah, he's got it going on. But he didn't have other children to play with. So, time to go back to school. And then the COVID thing, I wouldn't let him go anywhere with the COVID deal. So, we sent him back the first year in September. But then he got sick the first week. We took him back. What you think? I can actually, if I were to go that way on you, it would pick up your face. See, and it can actually, I'll get you in the camera. What are you doing? Later on, hopefully you'll be like joining me in a chair. What I'm doing right now is I thought I would check out my sound and all that. I'll go back over and look at it and see how it is. Yeah, you can sit over there right now because there's no, that camera's only going to pick up the back side probably. You can probably stay pretty much out of the camera. So I've got 2 cameras. I got this one.
That one's picking me up.
And I got the AI camera here, and I got that one over there. That one's picking you up, but let me see when you sit down. Okay, there you go. But yeah, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it, folks, and come right back. Give me a 30-minute break. She just got home from work. My girl works for, I'm not gonna say who she works for. I'm not gonna mention any names, but they're a military defense contractor. My girl's she's got, what do you call that? Job security. Peace out, you guys. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Give me a second to go off air.